The cycle begins once again with the podcast of your boy Joe and yours truly.
That's I love that
There
one.
you go. There's your good intro. So before we got into the main subject that we discussed earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I want to start with New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
And what are your resolutions and what do you want to work on or change or something?
So, like, what is my resolution first, or do you want to
Yeah,
go?
we'll do your resolutions first.
Okay. I think I don't even have anything huge or even like anything super hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
My resolutions are to at least exercise a little bit more or be more active, not even exercise. And then my other resolution is to just be more self-conscious of like health, of like eating a little bit better than just how I have been,
Not just
or
McDonald's.
yeah, not just McDonald's or BK. I know a lot of people hate Burger King. I love Burger King. Okay.
Okay, I only
Uh,
liked their ghost pepper Whopper, and that was it.
okay, that was okay. Um, but
Yeah.
no, but do that, and then probably just be more, eat more. Like, I guess, cut down on my soda intake and more water and tea, and then probably take more vitamins. That's very basic, very much just like try to do better, but I'm not gonna say like, oh, I want to lose this many pounds, or I want to go to the gym every day. It's just increase the habits I already have, or I've been kind of slacking on, and going
Same.
from there.
Same.
What about you?
um, I'm along kind of the same lines. I do want to be active more.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to because I think I'm gonna move here in a second from, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
place I'm at now to wherever that job interview is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And I want, since I'm gonna be moving, and if I do get that job over there, I will be in a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to walk maybe that neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
and get some sort of exercise, or maybe put a treadmill in my room and just walk while I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like one of those those little fold up treadmills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like I think most treadmills are fold up, but yeah.
well, you know what I mean, not like the heavy
Yeah.
duty ones, but it's just like the conveyor belt part, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Oh
use it.
yeah.
Yeah, some like one of those. That way I'm just walking while
Mm-hmm.
doing something. And if I work from home, I would definitely love to do that more.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, along the same lines, drink less soda. I mean, I already drink a lot less soda ever since I had kidney stones a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, eat less fast food,
Mm-hmm.
make money. Because I've been pretty bad with the fast food as of lately.
It gets really bad when the moment you kind of like, you know what, I don't want to cook, I don't want to
That's every day, bro.
deal with that. Oh, I know, but the moment you start getting to that mindset, the moment you kind of start
Yeah,
slipping.
it also gets expensive because if you do it every day or every other day, it's like
Mm-hmm.
$20 here, $20 there. You're not
Oh yeah.
really thinking about it, and then $20 adds up a lot because 5 times
Oh,
is $100 right there. Like boom,
oh yeah.
you're broke now.
Yep. I
Which
mean,
in
yeah. Go ahead.
reality, I just went grocery shopping. In reality, I $20 can get me weeks of food because of the thing is I eat them.
Weeks.
Yeah, because
It depends. Depends on what you're getting.
okay, so my favorite dishes to make is black beans or refried beans as one of my meals, and just put some cheese in there and grab some tortillas, and then they're ramen. A big case of ramen is $10.
Okay. First of all, not too bad. That's a very
I,
college
I know ramen is
diet.
I know ramen's pretty bad. It when I
Well,
start
I'm not saying that, but you need to add. Ramen's more of a filler.
it is
You
that
you need to add more stuff, like more. At least
listen.
I understand. I mean,
It's
what?
cheap stuff right now.
Oh, I know. One of my favorite meals to get and to do is go to like get like a cheap bag like of frozen vegetables.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what type because generally they're roughly the same nutrition, maybe a little bit less, but you're still eating vegetables. Get
Yeah.
whatever like bag of steamed vegetables.
Oh,
Get some rice and do that, and then go. I generally go to Trader Joe's and get their orange chicken. It's cheap. I think it's for a bag for like 2 to 4 people. I think it's like $3 or $4.
that's perfect
Not bad.
if I live alone.
Yeah, and then basically what I do is I'll cook the rice, steam the vegetables, and then I'll have orange chicken. And you because it comes with 2 bags of sauce. You
Mhm.
pour the sauce while you're cooking the rice or towards the end of the rice being cooked. Mix that in, and then you put that, and then you can put your chicken and your vegetables around it, and it's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, I would like I do like uh some vegetables. Like I love peas. Peas are like
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite things, and carrots and stuff, and like I can just make some fried rice at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's less fried rice and more just like regular rice but with peas and carrots in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like I kind of just mix it all together and boom. And then, my chicken.
Oh yeah.
That is a dish I sometimes make.
Another one to kind of save on, like if you want chicken, go to Costco. If you have a Costco membership, get their rotisserie chickens.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit, but like you pluck or you kind of take off the skin and then you kind of shred the chicken. And then what you could do is take, because the chicken's already cooked, you put in a freezer bag, put in your freezer, and then you have already pulled chicken that you can kind of add with to dishes for shredded chicken. And you don't have to cook it.
Oh, but yeah,
Well, I mean,
you just
you
microwave
it's already
it
cooked. Yeah.
or throw it back in the skillet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just
I
I'm
mean,
not really good at like pre-planning meals, I guess.
oh yeah. I mean, and that takes time. I'm terrible at it, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a good idea. And I think I'll have more time to do that because I'm not.
Hmm.
I hopefully won't be as lazy when I'm working instead of in school.
Hmm.
But we'll see.
Well, it's a lot of two. It's getting yourself into that. If you have the mindset,
Yeah.
don't set yourself up to fail. Just like, okay, I'm gonna try to do this. If I don't do it, not too bad of a deal.
Yeah.
But just kind of work at it. It takes time.
Yeah, it's like don't set a large goals, set like small increments goals,
Mhm.
and you'll be able to do it faster. I mean, that's how I worked all through school with like get this assignment done and I can watch like a YouTube video or I'll be done for the day or something like that.
Yeah.
And
And it's
yeah.
yeah.
And that's how I approached working out too. I mean, yes, there was the long-term goal of field camp, which is
Mhm.
the main reason I even did a lot of workouts.
Yeah.
Without that long goal though, it's just like, fuck, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I understand the long goal is losing weight, or not necessarily losing weight, but like slimming down, I guess.
I mean, a better goal is to it's be more healthy, get to a point where you feel comfortable, you feel healthy
Yeah.
doing like I don't know, like a small amount
Yeah, because
won't
like
kill you.
at field camp, I think at field camp I was at a point where I was somewhat happy. Like I was close, but I wasn't like I didn't hit the goal of like being good, feeling good about myself, but like I felt better than most times, I guess, because I did all that workout for it.
Yeah.
But now I'm just lazy again.
Mhm. No, and that's kind of like making sure that you kind of get to that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean that's kind of my goal, is like it's just like feel more confident about myself for the most part.
Mhm.
Stop being so fucking depressed all the time.
Well, and like that takes time. Like,
That is a mental thing I have to work on.
well, and also like reaching out. Like like I told you multiple times off air.
Off.
Let's, yeah, come talk to me if you need to.
Oh, that's what
mental health.
That's the podcast for.
Oh yeah, it's the only time you're ever gonna talk to me. It's just
Hell
doing
yeah.
this.
See you in a month.
Oh yeah. Like I said, like mental health does take time to get over, or not really over, but to figure out how to deal with and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, it is not easy. I'm not gonna say like, oh,
It's
It's-
extremely easy.
oh yeah, it's like, oh, you just need to do this. Like, no, every person's different. I do believe that people do need help to get out of certain like mental modes, but
Yeah.
for the most part, I can only do so much.
Right.
I can offer a helping hand, but I can't just like, oh, like everything's gonna be better if you do this.
Right.
It comes down to also like work. It's like the same thing with if you want to lose weight or if you want to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It comes down to you to do those movements and push forward.
Exactly. What is that in the top left? What does it say?
What are you?
There's something.
What?
There's something that keeps appearing in the top. Oh, it's the.
Oh,
T-
the words.
Yeah. Oh, it's TTS monster. I forgot I
Oh.
don't even have that really installed. I've been seeing those words throughout the entire stream and I can't make it out. But with a nice big white background, I can. I'll just hide that from now on.
Oh.
Yeah. I think these are decent New Year's resolutions. I think, yeah, just trying to just feel better, I guess. It's like the ultimate goal. Feel better and more confident. Obviously, health and things will come with that because you kind of have to. It's almost like built
Oh, yeah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it not necessarily, but
Oh yeah. Like it. I mean, it takes time. Like I said, like I think school does stress you out, like not just you, but stresses a lot of people out, and it takes time to get past that.
yeah, because it's like a whole paradigm shift now. It's like I'm
Mhm.
done with like a big chunk of my life, which was like
Mhm.
like I was in school for, well, not necessarily 24 years, but like my entire life. Because
Oh,
like as far as I can remember, like I've never not stopped going to school.
That's the same thing with me. Like it's always been 100% like get up, go to school, do whatever I need to do.
Right. It's always just
And-
been routine, and now that I don't have to do that, it's like I it's just like I don't know.
Well, and that's the whole thing is like with this, and I think with this technically new year, it's kind of a fresh start figuring out what you need to do to like make your own routines that's gonna be beneficial for you, beneficial to start life without like school.
Exactly. I
And-
mean, I think what's going to replace it is obviously a job.
Yeah, but that's only 8 hours. 'Cause
Yeah.
remember, you shouldn't have to take work home.
Exactly.
There's no
That's what I was thinking the entire time, like a lot of the time. It's like there is no homework for a job besides like maybe some special case scenarios.
projects. Yeah.
Yeah, like projects or like deadlines and stuff, but like for the most part I shouldn't have to unless I'm working from home, then it's all homework, but
It's different though.
It is a
you
little
only
different.
work your 8 or 10 hours, whatever you're supposed to do,
right.
and like that's all you should be doing. You shouldn't be doing extra work and not getting paid.
Exactly. Overtime is a big thing.
Oh yeah, and that's like a big thing too, and it's learning those, and then it's filling your time with hobbies.
Exactly. And my hobbies are streaming. That's why at the beginning of this whole stream I was like playing the Suika game,
Mhm.
the fruit game, and I was preferencing like I'm hoping with the job I get, I'm not like so dead tired after it that I can just come home and stream, because streaming is a hobby technically.
Mhm.
I don't really consider it a job. Kind of feels like
Mhm.
one at some points, but like not necessarily.
With a hobby, you should be able to quit it when you don't feel it's fun anymore.
Yes, that's what I was also saying is like if I like I'll never like graduate, which is the VT term for quitting streaming altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'll never do that. It's just I'll just take some like hiatuses and like
Yeah.
come back when I feel better or whatever I'm doing that taking a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might change my name and change my uh what is it, image, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I'll do that, but I'll always be under the same like Twitch handle, I guess. Like
Mm-hmm.
the channel will always stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah. I mean that's definitely also, I guess, kind of a streaming New Year's resolution and not a personal one is do more streams, because I definitely slacked this past like few months
Mm-hmm.
with warranted because it was like a lot of school. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's not a lot in my case, I guess, but it was hard shit, I guess.
Well, and it's making sure that you, I guess, it was not easy because I
No.
took the same classes.
Yeah,
and
it was not easy at all.
and also like that should be your main goal is if you're gonna start like going to school and you're towards the end, probably finish it up.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of did that. I've done that a few times when I was here. I was you. Fuck, whatever. What people already know where I kind of go, anyways.
Yeah.
But I'll be leaving, so there's no point even tracking me down at this point.
I'll track you down.
Well, listen here.
Oh, I know.
But it's like those, like I've done it a few times with each term, where it's like, okay, it's getting close to finals, streaming's gonna be put on a hold for like a couple weeks.
Yep.
And then I study, and then I fail, and then blah blah blah. But I don't. Okay, this is probably gonna be more of a personal thing between me and you, but like,
Okay.
what did you end up getting on the 2 classes that we took together this term?
Oh gosh. Let me look them up real quick because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Fair enough. Because
Because I looked, and then I totally forgot because
because he passed, right?
I passed, and that's all I cared about.
That's what mattered.
Well, yeah, and it's like, why do I care after like I passed?
That's
I'm not
fair.
because I'm not like I'm never like for me, a class is a class. No one's gonna care what I get in a job. I have had
Yeah.
multiple interviews, and no one's like, what was your grade?
What was
in
your
this?"
grade in basic geology from 8 years ago?
Yeah, and I'm like, I have no idea, and because no one cares.
Yeah.
No one generally cares about what your grade is.
For the most part, grades do not matter. I had a little bit more at stake for these last 2 classes.
Mhm.
Because I was on the borderline of cum laude,
Oh yeah.
and I managed to pull 2 A minuses, which
Shit.
allowed me to graduate with cum laude.
Okay.
So I have an honors degree now.
Oh, that's fun.
I know.
Uh,
I mean, it's not like
so-
a fancy cum laude like the mega and the summa, but like
Oh, it's still good.
it's still good, yeah.
C in the first one
Okay.
we took together, and then a C plus in the last one I took without you.
Nice.
So I mean, not amazing, but I pass, and that's all that I care about.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea how I got A minuses. I did such garbage work on those finals.
I mean, you passed though. That's
Yeah,
all that matters.
that's all that did matter, and that whole stress is like gone.
Mhm.
And I feel like I should feel more proud of my achievement, I guess, and less of like I feel stress relief.
Mhm.
Unfortunately I don't really feel like that. I am proud. It's just like less
Mhm.
so, I guess.
Well, I think it's when you've done something for so long, you have this kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like
It's like a
It's like it's
realization.
more of just like I'm done. I'm glad that I'm done with it more than like wow that was amazing. It's like
Yeah,
I guess like
it's
go ahead.
in my head at least. It's like you get back and you sit down, like,
Hmm.
and you just stare at the ceiling or something, and you're just like, I am done with this really long thing that took forever.
Yeah,
And you just sit there for like 20 minutes realizing that.
yeah. It's more of like wow this weight has been lifted off of me. Then it's like wow you know what I just scored like six goals or whatever,
Yeah.
or like I just got the dub or
The
during a
dub.
match. Dude, my sister just started like figuring out Fortnite. I'm like, really?
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah, Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Wait, how old was your sister?
uh, old enough. She's our age,
Okay.
so a little bit younger than you, but not by
Because, like,
much.
I don't know, in my head, like, realizing what Fortnite is made it sound like A, she's either really old, or B, really young.
It's more of she's never been into video games, so.
That's also fair.
And then like one of her friends is like really into video games, and they play Fortnite. So then she was like,
Lego
okay.
Fortnite, or like Battle Royale Fortnite.
I think Battle Royale. I don't, dude. I stopped playing it a while back. I was really interested in like the original, like before it even came out, like the zombie build, like
Oh,
save the world.
Save the World, yeah.
Like,
I would do want to like play that at some point, the Save the World thing.
dude, can you even play that? Like, I don't even know about it.
Yeah, you can still play
I've
it.
gone. Oh, you can. I've gotten to the point where I hate it because I would have to play against a kid because I used to like when I used to like pretty much babysit
Yeah.
13-year-olds. It wasn't fun. I would have to just like let the kids win because they couldn't handle me just beating them. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just
Okay.
having fun. Yeah, I'll let you get whatever the scar or whatever it was.
The scar.
I don't
That's fair.
remember.
Yeah, it is. It's the scar.
It was just like we would just play for hours, and I was like, it's fun. It's okay.
It is. It's a lot of fun with friends. I should say. I should preference that.
I will say it's really fun when you hide and you get to third place.
Me every
My-
time.
My first ever time playing it, I hid in a toilet.
What the fuck?
And so I would just get down, hide. I only had like a pistol. Like, was it the gray pistol, like the commons?
Something like
And
that.
I would run. I didn't have anything else on me. I would run, and then the little circle got a little closer, and then I would run to a different spot and then hide, and that's how I got to third place. Everyone else wiped everyone out.
That is kind of how I used to play battle royales. I'm a little bit more aggressive now, but like, I pretty much just don't engage until I have to.
When I was playing Destiny, because I could bring my own weapons in,
Yeah.
dude, I was good. I love to like kind of slide and be able to shoot. When I would play Anthem when it was like first came out.
Oh my god, Anthem.
Terrible game.
Awful.
But my favorite suit was the one, was it the really nimble jumping one?
Yep. I played that one too.
My favorite, because I would jump around the enemies and just jump and shoot at the same time. And I think I would play a Titan that way. I would run, jump, and like is it the hammer fist or whatever, like slam my body down and just like cause a shockwave.
Oh yeah. Fuck, I forgot what it is. I stopped playing Destiny like 2 years ago.
Dude, I stopped playing a lot longer than that. This is, I'm talking about first vanilla.
Yeah,
Destiny,
yeah, Destiny 1.
when Titans only had the shield and the shockwave, and
Yep.
they didn't have any fire.
Yeah, I remember those days. I was
Yeah.
I was 14.
Gosh, I think it was 18.
Yeah, that's another thing that's like the sit down in the chair and be like, oh man thing for me is because Destiny 1 and then Destiny 2 was such a big part of my life that it felt weird abandoning it after I realized how bad it was, like how badly it was going.
It wasn't bad at the very beginning, and I played it like at launch.
Yeah, I really like Destiny 1. I played Destiny 1 all the way through, and then it went to Destiny 2, and that's where I enjoyed Destiny 2 when it first came out, and then it had some like kind of iffy DLCs, and then it came back like fully, and then it like the direction that Bungie took with that game was just not what I wanted to do anymore. I was so tired of come back every week, do your raids, go do whatever to get as powerful as you can, and it's just like I was so tired of doing it. It was
I didn't have any friends, and you needed friends to do, was it the raids?
Yeah.
You needed a part of a. Then they were like, "Oh, you could do it by yourself," and then like, dude, I'm not even strong enough to do this.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where like, I didn't want to like go on forums to try to find people.
Oh, you didn't LFG?
Nope.
Damn.
I don't trust people online, and I don't know enough, so I don't fucking touch that shit.
That's fair.
And I will, like, if the game has party matchmaking, dude, I love that stuff. My favorite thing, because I have gone so many cool, like, just met so many cool people doing that.
Oh yeah, like when I was LFGing for raids, because I also didn't have friends that played that game. I made some friends through LFG that stayed with me for a while, and until like I decided I didn't want to be friends with them anymore because they were dicks.
Oh, I mean, yeah, people on Destiny. I mean, any first-person shooter, also any shooter game, you're gonna deal with a shit ton of dicks.
Exactly. I mean, we rated like even though they were dicks, like they still knew what they were doing, so I was like, okay, I'll stay with them just so like I don't have to like find a new group and then we teach them how to play or like deal with people that don't know what they're doing kind of stuff. Just like this is my group, I'm running it for like a few years.
Yep.
But like I don't think I was not happy with the game, I guess. Like
and that's fine,
because the weekly stuff, the moment I dropped Destiny, I had so much free time. I had no idea what to do with myself.
So it became a job. It wasn't even like.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. The drip feeding of like the come back each week and do this and that. It's like I was so tired of that, and I would play for like 8+ hours a day.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't care about metagames. I don't care about that. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play it because I have fun. I love doing like the daily quests of like, okay, I need to get really good with this one weapon to do headshots or whatever. Which is fine, but it's like whenever I'm trying to like farm kills, and then somebody else comes in, and like I was like, dude, I'm already playing this one area. Or stuff like that, or you just wait till somebody leaves.
Exactly.
But I find that kind of difficult. Also, I found that the maps were quite small.
The PvP maps, yeah.
Yes, and PvE.
Oh, the PvE maps.
Yeah.
Like the worlds.
I want the world. Well, yeah.
Destiny 2 did kind of fix that.
Destiny 1 was pretty bad. But Destiny 2, I think I just kind of gave up because I found that they were I think my biggest problem is I kept going to the same areas over and over, and I think they felt small to me.
That probably. Once you learn like a route, everything kind of felt small. Especially with the Sparrow.
Oh yeah. They weren't huge, like they weren't like massive. They're not like a Skyrim type game or oh gosh, a Witcher.
Oh, The Witcher. I need to play that game.
Dude, have you not?
I own it. I haven't played it yet. I own a lot of things and haven't played them yet. That's why I have a backlog.
You should play Witcher, even if it's not on stream. Witcher's amazing. Are you playing 2, 3?
It would be 3.
Okay, dude, 2 was amazing. I played that all the way through, and I don't play games all the way through.
I think they're remaking the first one.
Dude, if they remake the first one, amazing. I really like them. I've been listening to the books. Great, great books.
Great books.
Yeah, if you like reading or listening to books,
Dude, that'd be such a fun time to like listen to a book on stream. I don't know what the fuck
mean-
else I would be doing, but that also might be copyright.
I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted.
But if it's speedy but really fun.
It would.
Listen, I do a lot of things that probably could get me banned, and I haven't been banned yet,
Yeah.
so
I mean, it's up to you.
yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you how to run your stream.
I mean, kinda. This is your segment to run the stream date, technically.
But it's all like, dude, I'm on my setup, which is the bare minimum, and you're running like probably like a lot more.
The fucking Giga computer.
I heard it when it's like started getting a little too hot, and I heard the fans turn on. I'm like, dude, I can hear that on your end.
That's hilarious. I know this is what we're doing right now is so low power that like the fans don't even you can't hear them.
Well, I mean, eventually I do want to get a really nice gaming setup. That's my goal.
I think you can. I worked with like $3,000 or so,
Mhm.
which is a lot still, but like
I was gonna say that's not cheap.
it's not cheap, but it's like middle of the line kind of computer.
Yes. I mean, you could probably you can get away with $1,000 to $1,500.
Yeah, you $1,500 is enough to get a computer going.
Well, I guess yeah, because I'm working with like older stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
what you could do also, and this is what I was thinking about doing, is getting a pre-built, but everything is able to be exchanged out and
Right.
like kind of slowly upgrading from there.
So
but
you
at the same time,
Modular, basically. You would make it modular.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's like the people that are like just build a computer. I'm too fucking stupid for that. So I have listen, I have built my
Yeah.
previous computer was built by me.
Mm-hmm.
That one died.
Okay.
Not because of me, but because of a power outage that blew it up.
Did you not have like a surge protector on it?
I
that
thought I
like
did.
okay. I was
Apparently,
gonna say like
apparently it was not a surge protector, and someone lied to me. So
yeah. That's why like for me, like if I do buy one, I do want to have like a fancy like the battery kind of like it slowly shuts everything down.
yeah, so that's what my current computer is plugged into, is a really big like car battery looking thing.
Yep.
And dude, it is amazing. Until the power
You're like-
goes out and it yells at me.
Hey, turn everything off.
It's like beep beep motherfucker.
No, like I think yeah, what?
No, I'm just nothing. Nothing.
Gosh. But yeah,
Yeah.
what else should we talk about?
Ooh, I do have written down the Twitch meta.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's something you would know right off the bat, but like, I don't know if you've been seeing the Twitch meta, the rise of the new Twitch meta, which is where streamers were just practically naked and then put black bars over like the bits that you can't show.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not on Twitch enough. Wait, what?
So
Explain this to me.
so essentially there was it was, let me preference, it was mainly female streamers, but guys
Wait,
guys could do it.
You're telling me you weren't doing this?
No.
Oh, come on.
I did play around and joke with it with the black bars,
Uh-huh.
where I covered my entire like model. Regardless, it was like they
Yeah.
were basically naked on Twitch,
Okay.
and like the titties would be covered up with with a black bar, not clothing, but a black bar that you could put into like OBS.
Okay.
And then they didn't really go down towards like the leg area
Yeah.
and stuff. It was always just like the top. But like some guys took it to the extreme and like
Mm-hmm.
while wearing underwear for the most part, but they would just put a black bar over the underwear so it looks like they were just full, like balls out.
I mean, I feel like if it is, guys are gonna take it to the extreme because they can.
It's also just really funny
Yeah.
because oh my god, dude, like one of my favorite streamers to watch is Tectone, and
Mhm.
he did this as a joke, and with the black bar, it looked like he was just actually jerking it. It was the funniest thing to see live.
Gosh.
Now I think that meta has died down now because
Okay.
they started banning people for it.
Okay.
Specifically the people that were doing it on purpose and not the like the
Not the
jokesters.
joking. Yeah.
Because like Tectone never got banned and some other people never got banned, but like some of the female streamers did that.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was weird, and then it was funny, and then it was weird again, and then it was bannable, and I was like, fuck. And I thought I would bring that up because I believe that Twitch meta is done and over with. I believe
Okay.
there will always be like, because like there used to be a Twitch meta of pools and hot tubs and stuff, that whole section,
Mhm.
and that was super big. Everybody would be in a bikini or in their swimsuit in a fucking like little inflatable pool in their living room or some shit while streaming.
Okay.
And that meta died down, but there's still people that do it.
Okay.
It's just like whatever a large majority are doing, and the large majority was doing the naked thing, and they just keep pushing it, bro. We're gonna see some really weird shit one of these days that Twitch is just gonna allow, and I have no idea, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that I could see that.
And then there's people that ruin it for people. Because like because the way they preferenced this was artistic nudity, which is fine, but like
But nudity itself is banned on.
yes, but like the
Twitch.
way with the black bars, it could be branded as artistic nudity. And then what kind of started ruining it for people was okay, maybe I shouldn't say this like this is what ruined the entire thing, but it was like the couple things I saw was the like some VTubers were doing it as well. They would just have like somewhat naked models of their VTuber. They would still have like the black bar thing, but then like the people that kind of ruined it for VTubers at least were just like full on model nude, and it was just like it's like, and it just ruined it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, people were having fun with it, but then it's like, yeah, you're just literally sitting there with a naked model doing nothing besides just talking.
Okay. Yep. No, that would ruin it.
Instead of the people that were like kind of being artistic and funny with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
No,
know.
that yeah, no, that makes sense.
I guess it's like the cash grabbing mentality, I guess. And that ruins a lot of things in a lot of like societies and
Oh yeah.
communities and stuff.
Oh, dude, that will ruin every society.
Yeah.
Just greed.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good cash grab, but like not something that will ruin it for people.
Yeah, not something that would like basically get Twitch being marketed as like a sex site or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, there was the whole like the other stream platform, Kick.
Mm-hmm.
It had such negative connotations because like Kick was allowing you to do things that Twitch wouldn't, and some of those was like, you know, porn and some other shit. Not they don't really
Yeah.
they don't really allow like actual porn to be made on
Yeah.
Kick, but it's like they were more lenient with what they were
Mhm.
allowing, and then like everyone associated Kick with like being this really adult website, like the adult streaming site basically, like where you would just be you could be
Yeah.
naked and no one would care because their leniency was so wild.
Yeah.
But I went to Kick recently,
Mhm.
and there's almost no one that is just straight up naked.
Okay.
There are more naked people on Twitch than there is on Kick. maybe I didn't look hard enough, but from the
I didn't look hard enough for the naked people.
yeah, that I wasn't trying to find. Well, kind of for this whole bit, obviously.
For research, I was trying to find naked
All right,
people.
but don't play this like this. Don't play it like this. I was specifically doing it for this bit to talk about.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, if Twitch is allowing naked people, basically, how the fuck is Kick doing? Kick, not a single person was basically naked that I saw. And I scrolled for a while in the category that would allow that. There was the bathtub stuff, you know, people in bikinis and stuff, but like not really anyone doing the Twitch meta thing.
When are we gonna do the bathtub stuff?
We're not. Never. Maybe when I, you know, work out better and feel more confident.
Okay.
Not right now though. Even though I probably have titties bigger than 50% of the female population.
I don't know. Because I got some pretty big ones.
I said female population.
Oh gosh.
As far as I checked.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been checking a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a weird segment, bro.
I was gonna say.
I just wanted to talk about the Twitch meta.
Yeah.
Let's delete that. Let's get rid of
That post.
I ain't doing shit, dude. Pluto, do not clip that. I guess this kind of goes along with filtering back to
The Twitch meta?
no. You know, let's do the thing we were talking about before this, which is interview questions and answers that we can give to those generic interview questions.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many jobs you've like had interviews for, but I've probably done a good 10.
Not many. So that's why you will probably come up with the interview questions.
Okay. I mean, I can also just look up interview questions.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, you could. I mean, the classic one is like, what are your weaknesses?
Dude, I love that one.
And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm tired a lot. That doesn't stop me from doing things. But
gosh. Yeah. How about
yeah, pull out some.
Oh, I got 15 right here. Just
perfect
Google...
amount.
Yeah.
So hit me with them.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, okay, that's kind of the entire podcast.
Oh, okay. What is your weakness?
I think my weakness is. See, the thing is, I can't be like, I'm depressed, and then be like, okay, he's gonna kill himself.
That's more of an emotion, not a weakness. My weakness is depression. How do you overcome that?
I don't.
Well, I mean,
no. Well, it's like, I would never. I don't bring emotions into the workplace.
Oh, you leave them at that door?
What? Yeah.
You leave them at the door.
Yeah, because I do that. I did that when I went to school. Like when I would go into the classroom and stuff. Like, it's almost no emotions unless I'm shooting the shit with some people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I kind of leave it at home. If I'm like super sad about something, as soon as I walk out the front door, it's like, yeah, you don't need to tell people about this. It doesn't matter to them. It doesn't really matter if you tell them type stuff. Like, yeah, you fucking hate this thing or something. You don't need to tell people that.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I do if we're just chilling, but
oh yeah. Dude, I have a whole fucking backstory on that stuff, but I'll wait until you tell me your actual weakness. And...
I really don't know what my weakness is off the top of my head. I would say like I get the places extremely early for no reason.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a weakness. It's probably a really good thing, actually.
You're early. Well, you could say a lack of confidence.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell an interviewer that.
Why?
Because this is something you want to tell them that you don't want to, like, that ruins things for you, I guess.
Well, it depends on everything you say. It depends on how you explain because, like, let's say like for me, like I say, I like to talk a lot,
Yeah.
dude. It is a big thing, and I will like and this is just like how I understand. Like I need to get over. Like I don't let that get in my way of doing my work. I love talking, and I will talk to anyone, and everyone. Um, and then like what is your strength? Like it's the same thing, like talking, because I'm willing to listen to people, uh engage with a conversation and make them feel heard and listened to no matter what.
Right.
I mean, yes, it can get in the way of me doing my work, but at the same time I also learned how to get around it.
Right.
And like if you say like lack of confidence, I'm like, a it's more of I'm need to make sure I understand what I'm doing, and for me it's just building up that confidence, making sure that I like let's say when I turn in a project, I am 100% sure this is the best work that it will ever be. It won't be, I can't change anything and stuff like that. It's more of your lack of confidence is more of a perfectionist.
Right.
It's I want to make sure that when I turn this project in or whatever, it is the best it can ever be. It is the top tier work. And you can spin lack of confidence into I want to make sure whatever I hand you is the best. You couldn't do better, or I couldn't do better.
Right. I understand that. As as you were talking, I was thinking of a few things.
Yeah.
Well, yes, the confidence thing is probably a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have that bad of confidence.
I don't think you do.
Because like I'm relatively good at not only faking it, but also like just I already have a decent amount of confidence for certain things.
Yep.
I was thinking though, like my lack of like being able to write good emails is not a great thing. Like a lot of my emails are really bare bones because I'm
Mhm.
like,
You're
which
straight to the point.
yeah, just like, hey, blah blah blah. Here's a little bit of context stuff. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Which also will coincide with the fact that I overthink a lot.
Mhm.
I'm a huge overthinker, and any people that I have reached out to, like not only like on Twitter for collabs or just talking to people, and like I literally write out a whole thing like here's what I want to say, but it's like, was that a good you know few sentences to hit enter on, and then I'll hover over the enter button and be like, just like thinking like, is this worth it to send to someone, or like are they gonna think it's weird, or is this a bad message to send? I don't like things like that where it's like if I just hit enter, probably they won't give a shit, and if they do what I thought, it's probably because they are also overthinking about something,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh, he was so mean about this, where it's just like probably not.
Generally, people don't care.
And that's what I've found out. It's more, I think my overthinking now, and like I've gotten past the point where if I say this, they probably don't give a shit. Now it's, am I wasting their time with this message or email or whatever? Which usually is also another case of no, because if they like, either they're gonna look at it, read it. If they don't care, they're not gonna respond. Or if they do, and they don't care, but they need to respond because of whatever feeling they got, they'll just be like, no, I'm good type stuff. And it's like, yeah, and if they are down, then they message back like, yeah, let's do it, let's run it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more of like, I know probably what the outcomes are. It's just the overthinking is I get in my head a bit too much.
Everyone does. At a certain point, you just kind of have to roll with it, just like accept.
And I think that's my biggest weakness is overthinking.
Yeah.
Which could be a good or bad thing depending on the situation.
Yeah.
Because if I was just generic about everything, something that probably requires more thought, will probably not help that I'm just like, yep, run it. Like, it probably will require some thinking to do.
Mm-hmm. Describe your work style.
Efficient and efficient.
How are you efficient?
My efficiency is that of a god. No.
Oh, somebody has too much confidence now.
It's along the line. I think my efficiency. I think my work style is efficient, and my efficiency is along the lines of, if you tell me what to do, and I know how to do it, it will get done relatively fast.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't know what I'm doing, then I will get someone that does,
Mm-hmm.
or go ask someone that does.
Oh yeah, I mean that's fair. What motivates you?
Money. No. That would be a horrible answer.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I guess that will gauge to the job, I guess, technically.
It doesn't have to gauge at all.
Not necessarily, but like it along the lines of doing right by good people and producing the best results I can, no matter where I'm at, is kind of a motivation, because it's like I have a weird thing to hope that people are okay with the work I do.
Okay.
And that's a little motivation to keep me doing like good effort work instead of just slacking. You know, it's like, oh, I'll turn this in because they don't really care about it. It's like, no, I'll try my best, and if it's bad, then I'll redo it, or, you know, maybe work with someone that will, you know, like help me along to make it better than what it is if it's not up to the standard that they kind of want. I don't think I would ever just like run it and just like this is what you get type stuff. I would definitely try in every aspect of the job.
Yeah.
As long as I know what I'm doing, like, things will get done. I also that's another weakness. I talk a lot for no reason on things that I probably should shut up on.
Dude, the amount of stuff that I talk about at work is ridiculous.
Overbearing information is not always a helpful thing.
Yeah.
Especially if someone thinks you're annoying.
Oh, that's fine.
Then they fucking
Everyone
hate you.
thinks I am, so it's good.
Facts. No, not necessarily.
Gosh. These are all kind of just terrible.
Are they just bad?
No, they're not even like bad. They're just, I don't know. What is your leadership style?
Fuck. My style.
Yeah.
My style is, I mean, yeah, I was about to say tell people what needs to get done. I don't know how to answer that one, to be honest.
You want me to take a crack at it?
Yeah. How would you describe your leadership style?
I mean, it's more of ensuring that my crew is taken care of. How I was raised and how I learned how to be a team leader, manager, supervisor, whatever you want to call it. The title doesn't matter, but it's whenever something gets too difficult for my crew, my staff, I take charge. I am not above them. I'm there to take on the difficult challenges. Divvying out tasks. I am there to deal with a customer that is kind of frustrated. I will go and wipe down tables. I will get on stand and lifeguard when I was a lifeguard. I am not above my crew. I am the same. I just get paid more to deal with stuff that my crew doesn't.
I just get more
need
money
to deal with. Well, no, it's like I'm getting paid, or my like that's what my job.
Yeah, it's your expertise on how to handle a situation, basically.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna leave them like if staff comes in sick, I will, and they need the money. If they can like at least come in and be like they're healthy and they're not going to get people sick, or they're just coming off of cold, but they can't do everything to 100%. I
Right.
will give them tasks that they can do because like everyone needs money, but they're not like out there bucking hay, but they might be I don't know.
Data entry.
Yeah, just doing whatever. Like they're not going to be 100% like ready to go, but if they need the money and they're safe and healthy, let's get them something work. Because at the end of the day, it's not the customers that make you the money, it's your staff.
Right.
Your staff, if the customer has a good time because your staff wants to be there and help and happy, you're going to get more people coming in.
Yeah.
They're going to help the customer like maybe get a little bit more of a discount, which then makes the customer want to come back. I mean,
that's kind of the thing, though. It's like happy employees equal happy customers if it's a customer-based thing, which equals happy company.
when I was a shift lead, lead guard, whatever, program manager, whatever you want to call it, the crew that I had wanted to at least be there. They would like see who's going to be the program manager or the supervisor on staff on shift. And sometimes they wouldn't pick up shifts because of that.
That they were above everyone else type thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't do the one. They wouldn't pick up shifts with people that.
I hate that.
Oh yeah,
because it's like,
and
even if just because you're a leader doesn't, like you were saying, you're not above others. Yeah, you get paid a little bit more because you are the leader of whatever group, or like you make the big decisions or something. It's like when we were working on our group project.
Yeah.
Like just because I was the leader doesn't mean I was not doing my fair share of work. Like that's kind of like how I was thinking about my style. Is like I was kind of relating it to that last group project we did together, where it's like no one wanted to be leader, so I had to step up. Especially if we're all like same level type stuff.
Yeah.
And it was, since I'm leader, I'm like, hey, you do this part, you do this part, you do that part, and I'll do my part. And then my part was, kind of the same thing what you guys were doing, and then also the like editing stuff. It's like I did my fair share of tasks.
Oh yeah. And that's like the whole thing is I'm not above helping somebody out.
Yeah.
I'm not above like getting on stand to make sure people get their breaks or whatever.
Yeah.
My job is there to assist the staff when they can't do their jobs or something is impeding their ability to do their jobs correctly.
Yeah, and that's like the other thing. It's like if I'm in the position where I have the more expert knowledge and one of my crewmates or something comes up to me and doesn't know what they're doing, of course it's going to be onto me to like actually help them and not just be like, well, you should have learned this when you were blah blah blah.
Yep.
Not being a dick about it. Like it's so annoying when people think they're better than others.
Well, and like when I teach, I want you to actively learn and think.
Yes. And that's the point of training.
Oh yeah, and like I understand sometimes people lose, like they didn't learn this or something gets overlooked or whatever.
Yeah.
My whole thing too is whenever like somebody's like, I don't know how to do this, I'm like, okay, well let's learn. Like we have the time.
Yeah.
I want you to at least know this. You can come to me, but I don't want you to keep, can you do this for me? I want you to understand how to do it.
Yeah, I think just because you did your year of training for the company doesn't mean there's still things to not learn.
Dude, the amount of people that have pretend like they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they've been like either trained or that infuriates me. Where I've had people that I've worked for the company for a couple years, and then you get like the new guy that's been there for like 3 days or 3 weeks or whatever. Like, I know how to do all this. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
And then something bad happens. You're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, because you know that thing that I told you to do, you didn't do, and look what happened.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's like there was a time in my life where it was like you can kind of pretend what you're doing and scrape by because it was like not really important. But going into the workforce, if you don't know what you're doing, you turn in something to like a client or something, it's bad. That looks bad on the entire company. And then it also looks bad on you because somebody will know that was your sector or some
Yep.
shit that you were working on. And then you're fired. And then you don't make any money.
Oh yeah.
And it's just
And
like
that stuff follows you.
I would rather ask a ton of questions to get it right than to think I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, there was like in school you could get by with it. In work, not really.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you're dealing with like projects that are low ends of like thousands of dollars to high ends of millions of dollars.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what that it either one of those is a lot of money, and especially if your company is taking on anything, that means that they probably need the money.
Yeah, they probably do.
And you don't want to lose that, because not only does either one of those cost you a paycheck, it costs the company money that could hire somebody else or get somebody else paid.
Right. It's just like, I don't know, it's not good.
Oh yeah.
Is there any other questions on there?
Oh, dude, there's so many.
Okay, let's not do all of them. Just like the best ones, I guess.
Why are you looking for? It says, why are you looking for jobs? Why are you looking for? Why do you want to come to this specific company? And
I feel like that's really hard to ask in a general sense.
I mean, it depends on makeup. You're gonna make up the company that you're interviewing for.
Yeah, it could be like you know, I'm interested in blank because I'm really passionate about, you know, the work that you guys do and being able to like what's the good word here? Be like, I'm passionate about the stuff you do and I look forward to like working along the lines of something I am passionate about. I don't know.
Dude, you are making it so much like you're a company man. Like, dude, the company is why I want to be here. I love this company.
Well, I was thinking like the place I am gonna interview is like, yeah, I do have a slight passion for what they actually do, and I would greatly appreciate working for them.
Okay, so here's how I do it, and this is a blanket statement that can work with anything. I mean, I want to help people. That is what I'm passionate about.
Okay.
I want to assist people in like either getting them help for work, talking to them, and just get them motivated to get up in the day, whatever. And let's say I work for farming, like I want to help. I want to be a part of this company, this farm, because I mean, dude, farming helps get people the nutrition they need. It helps the environment because you're not using the resources for like cutting down trees. You already have the stuff right here in this area.
Farming's also like one of the most important jobs out there.
Yep. And then like you could bring that up. Let's say, oh gosh, working at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I get to meet people. It doesn't matter. I can make somebody's day even if they're yelling at me. If I can at least try to make their day slightly better.
They get that 11th chicken nugget in the 10 piece, dude. That's someone's day right there.
Yeah. And like I may do something that makes them mad, or I can't always help them, but I at least have the opportunity to help them. And do just whatever you figure out why you want to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make a blanket statement and then work that towards any type of company. You could be shoveling dirt and like, you know, this dirt shoveling company, it makes me happy because people either need dirt to help like make their property better, which makes them happy, or they need to get it removed to level something out. And once they have that great foundation, they can have a great home or a greenhouse so they can grow more food, or they can grow beautiful flowers that gives them
I think
happiness.
you just went on to a landscaping thing. I feel like.
Hey, dude, shoveling dirt is shoveling dirt. But like I said, like, doesn't matter what it is. You find that thing that motivates you. Doesn't matter if it's helping people, growing fish, whatever.
Yeah, and that like that's the other thing. It's like if you have fun with your job, no matter what it is, everyone has different types of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like then it's not a job
And that is true.
for the most part.
One thing you should do is find a job that you don't hate going to work.
Exactly.
You may not love it, but you don't like dread going to work.
Yeah.
And the moment you find that and you don't mind the pay, I mean, if they fuck you over, fuck them. Get a different job. I mean, don't
burn
hurt them.
don't burn bridges. Just say
Don't do
I'm
that.
put in your 2 weeks or something at that point. Not
Maybe
even,
2 weeks.
yeah. That's the other
Start
thing.
looking
Like
for other jobs.
two weeks in this day and age, and a lot of people are recognizing this. You don't necessarily need to put in a 2 weeks anymore.
You never need to, but at the same time,
It's like a respect thing.
yep.
If
Even if you don't like them,
well,
if you're, go ahead.
if you don't like the job and you don't like the people, I think that's valuable enough to burn that bridge.
Yeah.
or
If it's
or
a
not
good-
turn in that 2 weeks. If it's a good job, but not the greatest people, it's don't burn that yet. Or if it's like not your favorite
Mhm.
job and the people are fine, like yeah, 2 weeks respect. It's all about your level of respect for the company and or the people.
Let's say, I don't know, like, let's say you work for IBM or whatever. I don't.
Sure.
IBM's a, yeah. Let's say you just cannot stand that company. I don't know what the work. I've never worked for IBM.
For some people that don't know what IBM is, would you want to explain that?
IBM is a big tech company. They pretty much do, I think it's computer chips, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like Intel, but it's kind of more, I think they've gone more industrial, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically a big tech company. It's more industrial. They kind of do a lot more servers nowadays, but I mean, I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
it's been around forever.
It's a lot of like big server stuff.
But anyways, like, you like, dude, like, this job just is terrible. I hate it. I hate the people. I mean, dude, the name of that company might be just what you need. So if you can get any kind of use out of it,
Mm-hmm.
even if you hate it, don't just burn that bridge.
Yeah, and big names are definitely needed sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Because that can
Well,
just
yeah.
that can just look good. Sometimes they won't like talk to that old company. They'll just be like, "Wow, you worked for Intel? That's crazy."
Oh yeah. And like, that's what I'm saying, like, just, you have to be strategic because you can really fuck yourself over very quickly.
Yeah, definitely select the things that you are not gonna regret selecting, I guess, for your resume and stuff like that. Because like if you pick a company that you burnt a bridge on and they call that company, you're fucked.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is the most rude motherfucker I've ever seen, blah blah blah. He's a bitch.
Yeah. That's how they say it. He's a bitch.
He's a bitch. In the professional sense, he's a bitch.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the times too is just whatever you feel like, what you think is right, but make sure you're planning ahead too.
Right. It's a lot of future proofing, I guess.
Yep. I mean, it's a lot of that too. Make sure you don't post your nudes online unless you
Well,
want your... Oh, I know, right?
I already did that.
Gosh. But shit like that. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know how the future is going to be. I don't know if people are going to care anymore about specifically nudes. But like, make
What?
sure you know the consequences.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, just make sure you're planning for the future. You don't have to be like, oh my gosh, every little step I do Like, what if they find this? I'm like,
Every step
"Must-
you take, I'll be
every breath you
watching.
make." Oh gosh, it's dude. That's a story about Santa Claus.
What?
Because he's watching you every step you
Oh,
take, every move you make.
okay. Christmas is over, man.
I know.
Move on. Mariah Carey already got sealed back up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been banished for another year.
Oh, okay.
Till Christmas comes. Dude, actually, surprisingly, Christmas music, at least for me, I didn't hear a lot of it in November. Like, it actually started on time, I think.
Like December.
Like December.
I mean, I don't mind it. It just depends.
I don't mind Christmas music in November. It's just like, let one holiday happen first.
Oh yeah, don't get rid of all the Christmas ornaments before Christmas is even up.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like Halloween hasn't even finished and you're already having your Christmas stuff up.
Yeah, bro, I don't like let me buy a goddamn Santa Claus thing like right before Christmas.
Dude, my favorite thing to do right after Christmas is go to all the sales.
Oh yeah, because all the shit they couldn't sell.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh fuck, I should be doing that.
You're already fucked.
Yeah, it's over now.
I mean, you maybe get the New Year's sales.
The New Year's sales.
Yeah, where they're just like trying. This is all the old shit. Let's get the new shit in.
Oh yeah, I so want to buy the 2023 glasses for 2024.
No, gosh, no, that's kind of what I've been doing. Just any kind of Christmas money I got, like looking to see what I can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of cash. I didn't get a lot of things I could put in my bank. I guess I could run to the bank and put all the cash in there, but like that's besides the point.
Oh yeah, you don't want to put all those $5 in the bank.
Listen here, $5 adds up.
Yeah, with another 99 cents.
Exactly.
That's almost $6.
Listen, I got a penny for Christmas. Oh damn, that adds up, bro. Dude, I don't know, man.
You don't know? I do have questions. Do you read at all?
Not often. I read subtitles, but that's like I don't read books, I guess, outright.
Books. Okay.
I should, but I don't do it often.
Dude, I will say, like, I'm excited. I have dyslexia, which doesn't help, but I've been like trying to read books.
Same. My dyslexia fucking hates me.
No, one of it's a graphic novel, but I mean, I got, what's it, the Watchmen series?
Mm-hmm.
Or the Watchmen, like, comic series all in, like, one bundle.
Right.
And then also V for Vendetta. Dude, I've been wanting to read those for a while. And I haven't opened it up because I have another book that it's Mouse, or, yeah.
Mouse.
It's basically about, was it Nazi Germany and kind of how this one guy, how he's talking to his father and he went through the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically like the Jewish population are like mice or rats, or I don't know the difference.
Okay.
And then it's like each like Germans are, I think they're cats, and then like I guess the US they're like dogs or bulldogs or something like that. I'm only like chapter 3, but dude, that's how I'm like trying to get myself into reading, is reading graphic novels and like comics and stuff like that are a little bit easier to read, and then trying to like go into like stricter, harder books.
Right.
Which I do have a couple other books that I have. One series that I almost bought everything. I have like one more book to like complete the series, but that's what I'm going to go into next, which is called The Assassin's Apprentice.
Mm.
Which is, from what I understand, more of like an adult kind of like fantasy, kind of medieval kind of book.
Like my animes.
Yeah. I mean, are you talking about Black Clover anime?
Yeah, like the fantasy animes where they're like
Yeah.
isekai'd into a new world or some shit,
Oh gosh,
and it's
like
like modern
I
dude
was
is
born a
in.
slime or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a modern dude gets transported to fantasy world and has to figure it out type stuff.
Yep.
I
Is that type of anime just gotten more popular
it
last
has
couple?
not last couple, last like 6 years.
Okay, because I've been noticing more and more of that stuff.
Yeah,
Which
ever since like Sword Art Online came out, it's been a lot of modern person in fantasy world.
okay, I was gonna say like I've been noticing a lot more books like that too.
Yeah, I think
And
it's being adopted into the Western culture now,
culture. Okay.
and like, and by now I mean like yeah, the past couple years for Western stuff.
Yeah. I would say like I personally like Sword Art.
Sword Art's not
I
bad.
it's not bad. It's not like
It's not
it's I
outstanding.
no, I think it's overran its popular like its day a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, was it the Alice whatever Alicization?
Alicization was pretty good though.
I like the
In my opinion.
first little bit, but then I started kind of hating it.
Well, when they went underworld, it was it went like it was pretty good.
Yeah, because I will say like I've seen everything single thing up until
I think it's underworld.
oh gosh, what was it? I think right when the ship was getting attacked and like I never remember characters' names. Like the main guy was like I think about to die.
Are you talking about Kirito, the main guy?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
The one guy that I don't remember names. I will go through a whole. I've watched the first one, the second one. I've even watched was it Gun Gale Online, like the
That's-
spin-off.
That's still technically season 2. Oh, the
No,
spin-off Gun
no, I'm
Gale?
talking about the spin-off where there was
Dude,
no Kirito.
I thought I was gonna love the spin-off because it was set in the
No.
Gun Gale, and I
You're
liked
gonna-
Gun Gale, and it was so fucking bad, dude. I hated it.
Yeah,
I thought it was so fucking boring. Then again, that was in my phase where I watched anime as they came out weekly.
Oh,
And that I still kind of do that, but I don't really do that anymore. And I like it more now because I don't have to wait.
I will say I wait for a whole season to come out.
Yeah,
I think
I'm starting to do that now.
I think my favorite anime that I watched when I was a kid, but they redid it, was Shaman King.
Yeah, I need to watch the new one at some
Because
point.
I think they stayed pretty close to the same material.
Yeah, it's from what I heard. Usually when they remake it because they want to actually adapt the actual story.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay, that was the remake of it. Because I
Yep.
tried watching the first one, and then I'm like, oh, what's the difference between this one and the Brotherhood? It was like the same thing. It was like, oh,
It was the same thing up to a point, and
okay.
the original one for Full Metal Alchemist, what it was being made as the manga was still going, and so
Oh, so Brotherhood is like the
Brotherhood
more
is the
adapted?
it's the full complete manga,
Okay.
and the regular one it had a different ending basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like kind of like looking at that, and I was kind of like,
Yeah, it just has a slightly better art style in my opinion.
okay,
Like you can tell it's a little bit more modernized.
yeah.
I mean, Brotherhood came out a long ass time ago already still.
Oh, I know.
But it's still really good.
Yeah. There's been a couple of them that I really like that I have not seen a second episode to, and I'm kind of pissed.
Yeah.
Or a second season.
That's just how it works sometimes.
I know, and I hate that. I got really invested and like, fuck, there's nothing.
You know what was really good? This season had Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, and it was all really good. I don't really like the last episode though for this season. It felt rushed.
I have never seen that.
Jujutsu Kaisen, you should. It's pretty
Okay.
good. I mean,
I'm also the type of person that I keep saying like I'm gonna buy or get like a Crunchyroll subscription and never get a Crunchyroll subscription.
yeah, it seems like there's rumors or confirmed. I don't really remember. I just saw this in passing where the big like anime things are talking about making a YouTube channel for free like anime content. on like the
Really?
older stuff, I think.
Oh, just like
Not
letting.
I guess not, yeah, not necessarily like new things that are releasing on the weekly, but like
But
uploading
okay,
full episodes onto YouTube for like
how are they
some
gonna
older
deal
stuff.
with like copyright subscription?
Well, it's
Like copyright
they are the
strikes.
copyright. It's like,
Well, I know, but people are other companies are gonna try, even though they don't have the
well,
rights to it.
sure, but like
Yeah,
Funimation owns the right to blank, and
pretty.
then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I am Funimation. I can do whatever the fuck I want with this.
Okay.
If I want to upload
Honestly,
to YouTube, they'll be like, yeah, we'll do it.
like having stuff up into the last, because I think they were like Funimation or whoever owns the rights to One Piece. I don't know if it's Funimation, Tommy Cat, or like not
I
Tommy
have
Cat.
I don't remember.
Or
think-
something like that. There's like 4 or 5 like
Yeah,
actual
there's a
big
few
studios.
people, but like, yeah, they
'Cause I
they get
know-
permission.
I think Crunchyroll was going to get rid of One Piece, and I don't think One Piece is fully done airing yet.
Oh God, no. shit's
I
still
think
going on.
I think they're getting close to wrapping it up. I think the anime's almost done.
I don't know, man.
Or not the anime, the manga.
I have no idea.
I-
That thing feel like it's going on forever, and will continue to go on forever.
But like stuff like that, where it's like, well, it's not worth it to us to keep doing it, but putting it online for free, dude, they could still make money doing that on YouTube.
Well, they can make money off of ads too, so
Yeah.
and that you can
Well, and
still
how-
be free with ads.
Oh yeah. And just like because then they don't have to keep it on their own servers. They could just put it on YouTube servers.
Right, and then it's up to
You just-
YouTube to run it.
Oh yeah. That wouldn't be terrible.
And
Like
that's the thing. Like, a lot of animes have certain points that already have commercial breaks due to airing on regular TV. You
Mhm.
you just put ads in where those normal commercial breaks would be.
yeah.
Doesn't
Honestly,
yeah. It's not a bad idea. It's like you get the same. You pretty much get the same amount of profit as if you aired it on TV.
yeah. Dude, that actually wouldn't be bad. And then people that like, let's say if you don't want to buy like a subscription to whatever, you
Yeah.
can watch it there.
Or people that just own YouTube Premium, like,
Yeah.
boom, done.
Well, and I'm assuming that you're not gonna be able to get like the most latest seasons.
Yeah, I don't think
whatever.
I don't think it's gonna be latest stuff, but I think it'll be like, you know, the first like 500 of One Piece or Naruto or season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen or something, stuff like
I mean,
that.
Dude, even if they put all the Naruto shit up there, I mean, dude, that thing's been over for a couple years, and then was it? I don't even remember
Boruto.
Baruto.
Boruto's
I think
just ended, kind of
did
ended
it-
like
I
last
mean,
year, I think.
you have that. I think I don't know if Bleach is still running on.
Bleach is now, it has a new season, so yeah.
Oh, never mind. I don't even know if it's still running or not.
Yeah, Bleach is running now.
And then you can have pretty much all the older episodes of Bleach. Gosh, there's so many of them.
Yeah.
I mean, those are like the main basic
Like
ones, but-
all the old 90s would be eaten, like Sailor Moon would be eaten up
Yep.
by the people that watched Sailor Moon back in the day.
Oh gosh, what was it? Sailor Moon. There was another one. It was about like the zodiac signs. I can't remember that one.
Fairy Tale?
No, I'm
I-
talking about like the.
I have no idea.
I never. They did a remake of it like 4 times. Same thing like they done with Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
But
Fuck, I don't know.
yeah, I mean you could have all the early episodes of Dragon Ball, not like Dragon Ball Z or Super or whatever.
Well, the
just
Dragon Ball Z is pretty old.
Dude, I know.
They could put Z up there and probably be fine.
I mean they could put both of them.
They could
When
put,
you have
like,
Baby
everything.
Kakarot or whatever.
Baby
Goku.
Goku.
Sorry, Kakarot is his original name. We both know that.
But he's
He goes-
Goku.
Goku is his Earth name, okay? I actually
No.
don't know.
Kakarot is right. It's just like
I know it is.
Goku.
I know it's Goku. No one knows who Kakarot is, okay?
Listen.
The only one who knows is Vegeta. And
Vegeta.
Vegeta hates Kakarot.
Until
But they're
he
the
doesn't.
best friends.
Yeah, until he doesn't.
I know.
Spoilers for 18 years or something.
18, it's so old. If you haven't seen
I haven't.
like the Dragon Ball Z, like that first, like, was it the first? That's like the first like 6 episodes.
Yeah, here's the thing. I've never seen it. I also don't plan to watch it, so.
It's a lot. Same thing with Bleach. Same thing with One Piece.
Yeah.
Same thing with Naruto. If you're gonna go, you're.
I did watch
if
all
you're
of
gonna
Naruto,
like,
though.
huh? You did?
Yeah, I did watch all of Naruto.
Dude, like I said, I got straight to the hidden Star Village, or
The filler.
the filler one that everyone's like,
sucks.
oh, it's filler. I got to that point, like, I hate this.
It's so bad. Hidden Star
That one,
Village
that
one
one
is bad.
that one's drug on. I think I'm like halfway done with it, and I hate it so much. I think the one filler episode that I started like almost couldn't get over was the it was like the first mission that Sasuke Naruto, huh?
Sasuke.
Yeah, and then whoever the fucking
Sakura
girl, Sakura.
Come on,
The
man.
pink-haired one that I kind of get pissed off because I don't even know what her abilities are.
She
She's
can
just-
heal.
Like, you're like, how?
Oh,
Does
so,
she have any like?
okay, so here's the thing. She is really good at chakra control.
Is that
So
it?
when she punches the ground really hard, it's not because she's like physically strong, it's because her chakra is being placed into her like fists and shit.
Oh, I thought she was just like,
A fucking
I thought-
gorilla.
no, because I didn't get far enough into like, oh, she's doing this. She's either getting her ass kicked
Oh, she always gets her ass
Or-
kicked.
or something. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, why the fuck are these two like two of the most powerful fucking people in the Hidden Leaf Village?
And
They're
Sakura.
keeping this one around.
Well, she's a healer.
Yeah, with like leaves.
Yeah, you got Naruto and Sasuke, which is basically your offense and defense, and then you got the healer.
Yeah, but I sat there. I'm like, come on, where's your cool magic? Where's like your fuck? Everyone else had cool fucking powers, cool like jujitsu fucking crap. Even the noodle guy I think has better powers than her.
The noodle guy? Who the fuck is the noodle guy?
The guy that runs a ramen shop that Naruto always loves.
Oh, that guy.
I'm pretty sure he had better powers than her.
I don't remember ever seeing him do anything.
I don't think I did either, but I liked him.
Still
the
more
character.
useful though.
Dude, everyone came to the guy.
Yeah.
Dude, he ran that town. Like, just think. He was like, yeah, actually what I do is I hypnotize people, and actually I just create shit noodles. But
It's
my
quite shit.
I do a little jujitsu, like, fuck.
Genjutsu.
Whatever. Yeah, ninjutsu. I do my little hand signals, and then all of a sudden it's like, these are the, like the whole, like, Jedi mind tricks, but just,
Yeah.
like, ninjas.
It's the Genjutsu, yeah.
And it's just like, fuck. But I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
just like-
Naruto's so fucking good though.
Oh,
Minus
I'm-
all the filler.
I never know which one's filler, so I just watch it all.
Well, you just
They're
want,
like-
you just go onto a filler website and it tells you.
Dude, that seems too much work. I'd rather
It's
just
not.
waste my time watching it.
Okay.
Also, I really did fucking hate the first, the ocean one, where it's
Yeah.
the first mission out. Naruto is getting his ass kicked like normal, and then he had to like, hey, little Mr. Ninetail Fox, can you lend me your power?
Can you do something?
And he's like, fuck, I don't want to.
Yep.
And then yeah, that's about it.
Badass.
Dude, I will say I do like his like little like if you ever play any Shonen Jump like fighting games where you get to play as Naruto, I love his like little like shadow clones.
Shadow clones, oh my god.
Dude, shadow clones are so much fun to play with.
They are very cool.
Why can't there be like an open world? Okay, I understand there is an open world
Kind
Naruto
of.
game where you can have powers and stuff like that, but
Yeah, it's kind of open world, I guess.
it's okay from what I've seen. I haven't played it, but I'd rather have like a good open world thing like that.
Yeah, I would agree.
But
Something like
it's not
Breath of
gonna
the
happen.
Wild standards, but with Naruto.
Oh yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. I mean, let's wrap this up with the last topic I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's that?
what was your crowning achievements for 2023?
Fuck.
What do you think?
Crowning achievements.
What was really good in 2023 that you think you did amazing at, or achieved, or you know, did something well?
I think my it's not even like not even like I did well, but I think my crowning achievements are pretty much finishing up a degree path. I got through it. Like I've been struggling through school for too many years and
Yeah.
everything, but I am literally down to my last little bit of classes. I don't have to deal with anything like super difficult or heavy, and I think that's one of my biggest crowning achievements is just finishing up and then working on looking for a big boy job, not
Big
these
boy
like
job.
little baby. Dude, I call it my when I ask people like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Because it's really hard to ask like, what do you want as a career? I'm like, no, what do you want to do as you when you grow up? Because we both know we are both not adults.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
don't
not. I'm
tell me
not.
you're over there like, you know what?
I know what I'm
I'm
doing.
I'm a full grown adult. You know,
I
when
don't do
people
my
ask me
taxes.
for advice on what to do with their life, I can like, suggest like, you know what? You should do this. I don't think anyone's asking us
Listen
for
here,
fucking advice.
I'm an adult enough to know that I'm committing tax fraud. No, I'm kidding.
The IRS is like, what?
What did he just say? Crowning achievement, tax fraud.
But yeah, I think that's kind of I think just like kind of setting myself up for a better future. I think that's what it is. Like finishing up my degree, getting a degree that actually I can do something with. That's like my major one, but like
Yeah.
getting through like the shittiest points of school and like pretty much finishing it. I still have like a couple classes left, but other than that, I think it's like yeah. What about you?
Same.
It's just finishing school.
Yeah, it's just like there's a few things I did in 2023 that I felt relatively good at, or not good at, but like it felt great to achieve, I guess.
Yeah.
Really early on into 2023, I think around February or April, I
Mhm.
hit affiliate for my Twitch,
Okay.
which
I
allowed me to
remember
have.
when you told me that you hit that.
Yeah, I think it was around February.
Yeah, it was.
It was like really early on, and it's like that allowed me to have the sub button and do all that, and make a little money off of this.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully through ads. I don't need people to actually spend money on this. Um,
Two guys bullshitting in their houses.
we're not gonna go down that path again where I talk about how I don't need the money. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I want to earn my own money. I don't want people to hand me.
Exactly.
I don't want handouts.
Yeah, because it's like this is not necessarily a job. So
You're doing it for fun.
yeah, it's just like I can make a little bit off of ads, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so that was like a really cool achievement. I hit affiliate. I can do the emotes. I can, have the ads, do all this, whatever affiliate allows me to do. Feel like slightly better than not having affiliate, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I believe I don't think there was a big gap of like really nothing, I guess.
Mhm.
I did feel really good about like getting through Big Field Camp, which was
Yeah.
over the summer. That felt really good to get through and not having to like return the next year, do it again because I, was not
Yeah.
ready for it type stuff.
Mhm.
So that in my mind was a pretty big achievement. Not losing my mind, being stuck in a tent for a month. That was cold.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it was mostly like the people we were around
a
like
lot of
that
people
made it.
were getting on my nerves.
Yep.
um, we won't name names
Oh fuck.
specifically.
Yeah.
But
Um.
it was also a lot of fun out there.
Yeah.
You know, the people were the worst and best part of going there,
Oh yeah.
because there was a lot
And
of
I.
people I enjoyed, and then I also hated them near the end. But like, that's not the point.
Yeah.
uh, so that in my mind, that was a good achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think being able to work, continue working on. Oh, that's the other thing that happened before that. I went to Reno
Yeah.
or GSA to present some of my research, and that was a really fun achievement because that
Mm-hmm.
showed people that I did research.
Yeah.
And that was just a good feeling to tell people about it and like actually present it in a professional setting,
Mm-hmm.
because now it's on my resume. So
Yeah.
And then it was big field camp, and then also just continuing to work on it. Like, I'm still working on the publishing of the paper.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably going to be like my early 2024 achievement, is when that paper actually gets published. But as
Yeah.
of right now, working on it and knowing I'm working on it and knowing it will come out sometime feels really good, I guess. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I have this research, I am working on it, I'm a co-author on it. I'm trying my best to like help the main author get it through.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing a lot more extra stuff than probably the other co-authors.
I mean, you won't. You. It's that perfectionist that you. That.
Well, it's just like I think I stepped up too much. It's because like I've realized I don't have a shit ton of time to be helping, but it's like I'm trying to make an effort to help as much as possible.
And that matters though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. Obviously the other
Mhm.
authors have done their things, but it's like I I don't know. I feel like I'm in a weird position where it's like I feel like I'm doing nothing, but I'm also doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh but yeah, that's a good feeling, is like that paper will be a thing, and then yeah, graduating with my geology degree. Like,
Yeah.
I've I've been in college at least for 8 years,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot longer than I should. Like, you should be in college, but like
But everyone
I
has
I
their
was
own
also
path.
I was also doing high school at the same time, so it was like
Mm-hmm.
I was getting high school requirements done just
Yeah.
through college classes. So you had to tack on like the 3 extra years that I had of high school left, because I had to do my sophomore, my junior, and my senior year in college basically,
Okay, that's not too bad though.
and then 2 years for associates, about 2 years for bachelors, and then kind of 1 year because I was taking it slow.
Yeah.
So 8 years feels reasonable in my opinion.
It was really just 4 and a little bit extra.
Yeah,
4 and some change.
basically. And then the crowning achievement was honors.
Yeah.
Because I think that shows that I did actually take school seriously and I wasn't just fucking around. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm not saying you didn't try. It's
Yeah,
just
those
like
C's, they were just fucking around. You didn't try at all.
it's more of the fact that like I took it like that was my job. I was trying to do that to the best of my ability,
Yeah.
and that gave me my honors. Now I wasn't like
I know.
the major honors like some other people, but like
Doesn't matter though.
I was
I mean,
close.
You're going to graduate with at least those honors.
Yeah.
And that's it's not a bad thing to be proud of. It's amazing.
Yeah, like I was already gonna be okay with graduating. It's just that little like sprinkle, It's like,
Yeah.
here's a little honors for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, great. And so all that bullshit that I put myself through is coming to fruition in an honors degree.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my overall like feelings about 2023. There's been some downsides for sure. I constantly bring that up with my chat. I'm like I have a rule: don't trauma dump because I don't want to deal with it and go through your trauma. But I go to my chat. I'm like, I'm about to trauma dump. Is that okay, chat? And they're like, yeah, it's your stream. Do whatever you want.
I was going to say it's yours.
I'm gonna trauma dump.
We don't want or you don't want was it a country song written in the chat?
Yeah.
But you don't mind just singing your country song.
Yeah, I don't want to read a goddamn fucking paragraph about how your life sucks. I want to talk about how my life sucks. God damn it. Butter
Yeah.
Bart.
Are you gonna play Fortnite for the rest of the night?
God, no. That's not even on the docket.
What is on your docket?
After this should be Smash Brothers.
Dude, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Watch a little bros match.
With
Okay,
that,
go ahead.
we will probably end the
Yeah.
podcast segment.
Yeah.
Because it's been almost 2 hours.
That's totally fine with me.
Not because it is 2 hours, but because like I have it planned out. If we want to go longer, we can, but it's like for this section, I want to get this out and have it uploaded by throughout the night, so it'll be up by the time I'm gone.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have it like up by like Tuesday or something.
Yeah, that works.
But yeah, thank you for coming to the podcast. Joe's always a lovely co-host to have, and it sounds like we were discussing prior to this, kind of doing it once a month, finding a good time. I think both of us can find relatively free time to do this for like a couple hours. We figured out a name finally. It's only the 3rd episode in. I will go back and retroactively change the title for the old ones. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good New Year's, because this episode will be out after the New Year's. Take the time to reflect on what you did in 2023, what you did great, things to think about, what can you change, what can you improve on, kind of stuff like that. Think about what your goals are for 2024. I guess we didn't really kind of touch on that. We kind of touched on like New Year's resolutions, but we didn't really touch on like long-term goals, I think. Because long-term goals can go for years, and we just specifically pointed out 2024. And yeah, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in about a month or so's time. Yeah.
Happy New Year's, guys.